Hello everyone out there. This is Ashley with Publish with Ashley, and today I'm going to talk to you about a new type of maze. My friend Niraj and Bings have Puzzle Generator, and there's quite a few apps on it. As you can see, I'm open to the page, and there's Instant Puzzle Generator, Word Puzzles, Instant Maze Generator, and Hand-Drawn Mazes. And Hand-Drawn Mazes is what we're going to talk about today. And what I think is really great about this app in this application is that it's really easy to use. It's got a lot of time-saving features, and specifically the hand-drawn mazes. What I like about it is I love creating kids activity books. So if kids activity books are something you are interested in, then this is a video for you, because this is a lot about younger type kid videos or mazes, probably I would say even as young as 3, maybe even younger, because a lot of it's follow the path, which develops hand-eye coordination and links concepts. That's really what it does for early learning. So from like 3 to 8, 9, I know my 8-year-old would enjoy some of these just because they're fun. The great thing is you can add a lot of story value, a lot of extra personalization to make it unique and interesting for a child. My 8-year-old loves fun pictures, so we're going to go through and I'm going to show you kind of what I've created. I'm going to show you a little bit, a quick page or two how to create that and what you get. And then tomorrow I'm going to have a video. This is kind of a sneak peek of what's coming out, and tomorrow I'm going to do a video on explaining kind of the different options and what you can buy with the front end and the other offers and things like that. But today I'm just going to kind of overview this. It's a sneak peek into what tomorrow it's launching at noon, at 11. So it should be really a great product, and I'll put a video out kind of explaining that tomorrow. But this is the sneak peek. Okay, so I'm going to hit access now, and I'm going to hit access. It has different versions because I'm in a kind of a beta version and stuff like that, but it'll give you whatever you've purchased right there. And what I'm going to do is you can name this whatever you want. I just use defaults. It really doesn't matter what you want to call it, because you need to download. This doesn't really save, and the idea with it not saving is that no one's going to be using your puzzles, your mazes. So as you create these, you need to download what you create. And if it takes you a while to create and you want to start again on a different day, that's fine. Download it, and you can always put the pieces back together later, right? Don't lose your work. Definitely download. Okay, so I'm going to hit Create Collection. I'm going to name it Test. We're going to work with some robots today. So Test Robots. Create. And I'm going to show you real quick. Here it is. View. I'm going to click View. And here is the application. I want to show you what I've actually created. I created this last night, and I created 3 different puzzles. And as you can see, it's like the robot going to the cupcake. And this, you can see it kind of goes around, and this is kind of one, like I said, an early learning one where the child kind of follows and finds the path. Okay, and so they're actually, with this sort of maze, there might be different ways. The kid can go around and around and come back and go, oops, no, that way, okay, that way, and then, come back around and then go the right way. But that's okay, because for a child, they just like to go through it and follow the finger. My daughter has a lot of follow the finger. It's like follow and you use your finger in books, and she really loves them, even though she's 8 and probably too old, but kids enjoy that sort of thing. It's tactile, it's interesting. So you can write actually up here, help the robot get to his cupcake treat or something like that. You can actually add in text. I was just creating these fast to kind of show you different things, but I'll show you how to make one of these. So here's another one. It's kind of like it reminds me of like a hedge maze, right? If you were bushes or something like that. And you can follow it around and you can get into the cupcake, but there's other ways to get there. Okay, so this is another type of story one you can do. Let me change my view size. Display, I'm going to zoom, let's see, to page level. Okay. Okay, so what it is, you could put at the top, like it's a story. It says, which robot gets the cupcake? And so only one of these goes to the cupcake. So you go, is it this robot? Oh, no. Okay, it went to this robot. So is it this robot? And I followed around, and there we go. So this is the robot that got the cupcakes. And as you can see, this software actually creates the solutions. So you can see the solution path. With this, since there's only really one solution path and the whole point is following it around, there's not a solution. But these other ones, there's going to have a solution path. Okay, so how do you create this? Let's do, what kind do I want to do? I wanted to do one of these multiple ones, and you can see there's lots, and they expand too. So if I hit expand, there's a ton, and they're all different in that there's 3 paths and 1, and you just got to find what your story is. Is the robot trying to find a cupcake? Which robot gets a cupcake? I was going to do one with healthy and bad foods, like help the robot find the healthy food, or the robot wants a treat, but I was going to go with healthy. So let me go back, and I want one of these multiple ones. So I'm going to kind of scroll down here and find kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, yeah, here's like a 3 to 1. Let me find one I like. Yeah, maybe this one. Okay, so you click this, and it will put the puzzle, the maze in there. And what I like is I click this and I can go right there to fit screen. Another really helpful thing is I like to know my margins, and you can set the pages and margins in here. So this is really some time-saving features. So let's go to our page setting. This is a kid's book. So kids book sizes, I like to do 8.5 by 11 or 8 by 10. Kids like the larger sizes. 8 by 10 is a really good kind of travel size for a small backpack for a child. So let's just put an 8 by 10 in here. And I think that's my internet connection making it not show up. So sorry about that. And then you can actually show the page margins. So there you go. I clicked on my page margins, and I like 6 solutions per page. That's fine. And show puzzle numbers on solutions. Okay, so let me move this back up because I accidentally moved it. And you know what? I want some space to be able to, put my little graphics in there. So I'm going to go like that. Maybe I can make it a little better. Okay, so about like that. Now I can see my page spacing and all that. Okay, now I'm going to go back over to upload images. And this is where you can actually, they have design elements that you can purchase. This is one of the things that's an upgrade to purchase a whole bunch of really fun stuff. Pirates Farm, space astronauts, trees, arrows. There's a lot of things you can get. They have a whole bunch of graphics that are great for this sort of thing. But I wanted to also show you how to upload stuff. So I'm going to click uploads, and I wanted to do, should we help a robot, or should we help, let's see, let's help this cute little hedgehog. I love him. So we're going to click him and open and add him. And then we're going to help him make a healthy choice. Okay. So there's 3 different options, so I need 2 bad for us foods. Let's do this cupcake, open. Do you like my little monsters? I love the monsters. I'm going to click open again, and I'm going to find, let's see, what else do I want to have in here? Oh, fries, those are bad for you. And the apples are good for you. So let's see if I can click to open. Oh, see, I added 2. So let's see, we have 2 bad for me choices and 1 healthy apple. Look, he's got an apple in his head. That's kind of funny. I didn't realize that. Okay, so I've got those on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check all of them. I'm going to hit insert, and there they all are. Okay, now I'm going to make them smaller. So he's the little hedgehog guy. And I got to make him a little smaller so he fits in the margins. Okay, now I've got fries. I've got a cupcake. I probably have to make them a little smaller. And our healthy apples. Okay. Just making them smaller so they fit. Maybe one. Okay, let me see which one goes to it. So I've got to follow it around here. Okay, ooh, that way. Okay, so this is the healthy one up here. So we're going to put our apples right there. And we're going to put our cupcake over here. I got to make them smaller so they fit. They're actually probably really big. Do you remember this is 8 by 10, so the pages are much bigger than you actually think. Okay. All right. So now you can say, you know, you can get your hedgehog to the healthy food, right? Or you could do it the other way. Which path, you know, does the hedgehog lead? So you could add your own text. Let me insert. Go back to my mazes. And these are different little things you can do. Like we can just go add another page, right? We can add a few pages. Let me add some text here. So my awesome maze, you can just change it to help. I'm going to call her, I can't spell Harriet. Let's see, Harriet. Find a healthy snack. I can't spell. Okay, so you're going to, and you can change the page size, or you can just fit it in there like that. That actually fits nice. I kind of like that. Okay, you can make it however you want. You can make it wider. If I can click on it, there we go. And help Harriet find her healthy snack. I'm going to move it over. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we can help Harriet find a healthy snack. Okay, so she's going to go, okay, which one is healthy? You know, follow it around, and there we are. So that's how to make that. And then this also, some of the upgraded features, and I can explain some of that, but you can make several at once. So you can do cloning, and this is one of the upgraded, but you just go to QuickBook Creator, and this is kind of cool. If it just saves you time in the sense you just want to pick a few of these elements. So let's say you're going to pick this one, maybe one down here, and these are the different types of mazes. So we're going to pick 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll pick 4. We'll actually pick 5. Okay, so we picked 5 different, and I want 10 mazes total. So it's going to pick from these, and I'm going to go down and hit Create Book. It's going to delete what I have here, and that's fine because I'm just trying to do examples for you and show you how you can create something quickly. So you can go through and it'll create your book and create 10 different pages, and then you can go through and add your story elements. You can add, like I did, the hedgehog and the healthy food. You can, you know, just add a few different types of things, whatever your story is. But this just kind of helps you, instead of going through and picking everything, this just picks for you. And maybe that works for you, maybe not. I'm a big fan of picking individually, but sometimes it's kind of nice. I did a whole bunch of these, and I kind of like that it picked for me. And see how I made it bigger myself, but I think one of the great features is this. You can also, let me show you some other cool stuff. Some of these other features, it will show you the different, these are like, this is showing you where the solution is, right? So that you don't have to go all the way to the bottom and see the solutions. It's just kind of showing you the solution and the different path styles, meaning that you could have it dotted, or you can have it a straight line. Just, you can do different things like that. The other thing you can do is change the different pathways and see what that looks like. For these ones that are very simple, the kids could go a different way, but you know, for them, it doesn't matter as long as they get there. That's fine. The other things you can do is you can change your solution color. If you were doing printables, you know, you can make your solutions have different colors, which is kind of fun. If you're doing printables, again, you can make your mazes different colors, and it'll show you that. So let me click on this, and you can see with these different things, this is that show solution, and it shows it in there, and you can see it's in red. And these you can change the backgrounds if you want them white background or transparent background, which may make a difference depending on how you are creating that. Okay, so you can go down and see some of the other books or the other pages that it made. So if you you want to make them bigger, and then you can just, I love to fit it to screen first, and then I can make it smaller if I like, but I like it fitted to screen just to see how that's going to look first. This is just my preference. You don't have to do that, but I think that's kind of a really neat feature. Anyway, so you can see that it does all the different mazes, and you can go through and add your story elements. You can add in text, and you can go down here, and these are the solutions. And this one you can see it was in color. If you were doing printables, that's really fun to do in different colors, especially the solution. I think that's probably the best to do in color. So this is kind of how this works. What I call these are, this is kind of our global, our page settings. These two, you can do pages, and this is like anything you want to do as far as if you want to change all of the mazes to have red solutions or different things like that. These are the design elements if you choose to purchase those. This you can upload yourself, and this is the quick book reader. Like I said, this is an add-on. Some of these graphics are definitely add-ons, but you do with the initial maze get several different types. It's 150, and then you can also purchase extra mazes. But all these mazes were hand-drawn. They're artists, so they're not computer generated. They were all generated by a person who drew them, and they've been vectorized so that they could look good at any size. And there's just a lot of different things. You can see all the different types. I think there's still a few more because this is in beta, so it hasn't put all of the mazes in here yet, but you're getting kind of the sneak peek. And that's kind of what I have for you today. I think this is just really fun. It is a short, limited opening. It opens on the 22nd and closes on the 25th of February, 2022, if you're around, for that, the lower price points. And then once it, after the 25th of February, all the prices are going to go up. So if you are interested in something like this, I think it's really great if you do children's books, children's activity books, things that, even this one I think could be really fun. And I'm going to have a special offer for you if you buy and purchase. I'll talk a little bit more about it tomorrow when I talk about the different offers. But if you purchase from me, I'm going to actually do an hour class where I talk about how to use this. I give you some story ideas. I'm going to talk about different places you could sell these, not just, you know, as printables, but also KDP and different options. And then I'm going to give you some keywords that you can use on different platforms that might be helpful for you. Just kind of lists of keywords, list of ideas. I'm just going to kind of really get you thinking about how this software might be really useful for you. So that is my video for today, and tomorrow I will talk a little bit about the different offers so that you can understand which is in each and what one works for you. This low pressure, I'm always low pressure. This is something, if you are interested in children's books, activity books and things like that, this might be a really great addition to your books, and because they're just a lot more fun for kids than your standard type mazes. That's what I have for today, and I hope to see you tomorrow, and I will explain the different offers, and you guys can let me know any questions you have. All right, thanks. Bye.